Hi everyone. Okay, this video is about Education and Sharing Day, which is about the Noahide laws and the person who started it. That is Menachem Mendel Schneerson. So this is celebrated and observed in the United States. It's a national, is it a holiday? Well, so it has been started by Jimmy Carter, and ever since, each president celebrates it or brings it up on the Jewish birthday of Menachem Mendel Schneerson. And I've just found out that some Jewish people think that this man is the Messiah. This is really true. The Messiah, and he will come back. So here he is. He died in 1996. I think 1996 or 2006. Waiting for his photo. Okay, so one site I'm going to show you by a rabbi says that even though he has passed on, he's coming back. He is the Messiah. He is the one that the Jews are waiting for, and Christianity has confused the issue. All right, just look down here. The Life and Afterlife of Menachem Mendel Schneerson. Okay, right here. Alright, this is a bit hard to look at, but I'm going to go down where it's white on black. Here he is. This is Rabbi Schneerson, but they call him Rebbe. He has a special meaning. Okay, let's see if this will go. There's the, I don't know, yeshiva or the Chabad. Alright, right here. That Rabbi M.M. Schneerson was and is presently, in spite of his reported passing in 1994, Judaism's and mankind's one and only King Messiah, final Redeemer, and the one who will imminently reappear and usher in the end of days and the Messianic era forecasted through the Jewish book of prophets is authoritatively explained in clear and logical language in the many articles that await you here. So that's a pretty big claim. And this person has, he's been on Coast to Coast, AM radio with George Norrie. You can listen to him. That's how far out he is. But anyway, so Rabbi Schneerson is the one who started the Noahide laws. And Education and Sharing Day. So Jimmy Carter was the first president when it was inaugurated April 18th, 1978, and has since been proclaimed by the presiding president annually on the Jewish birthday of this man, Rabbi Schneerson. So Ronald Reagan had this to say in 1982, okay, Look at this. One shining example for people of all faiths of what education ought to be is that provided by the Lubavitch movement. So, you know, a lot of other Jews, they think that the Lubavitch movement is just so radical. And they don't really agree with them. But they're definitely having a lot of power right now. So he's a worldwide spiritual leader who will celebrate his 80th birthday on April 4th. In 1982, the Lubavitcher Rebbe's work stands as a reminder that knowledge is an unworthy goal unless it is accompanied by moral and spiritual wisdom and understanding. He has provided a vivid example of the eternal validity of the 7 Noahide laws, a moral code for all of us regardless of religious faith. May he go from strength to strength. Okay, this is Ronald Reagan. The eternal validity of the 7 Noahide laws, which are gaining a lot of adherents these days. Okay, House Joint Resolution 447 set aside April 4th, 1982 as National Day of Reflection. Then George W. Bush proclaimed in 1989, in recognition of Rabbi Schneerson's vital efforts, and in celebration of his 87th birthday, the Congress, by House Joint Resolution 173, has designated April 16, 1989 and April 6, 1990 as Education Day USA. But look at Common Core. What is this all about? Bill Clinton wrote in his proclamation of 1995, okay, this year let us dedicate ourselves to teaching the love of learning that was championed by Rabbi Schneerson and is strengthened by caring leaders like him throughout our nation. But why did they choose him? What is this all about? Then, 2007, George W. Bush wrote in his Proclamation on Education and Sharing Day 2007, Education and Sharing Day honors the legacy of Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson and emphasizes our commitment to teach the next generation of Americans the values that make our country strong. The Lubavitcher rabbi believed that society should make a new commitment to kindness. And he helped to establish education and outreach centers offering social service programs and humanitarian aid around the world. And then Obama wrote in his proclamation on Education and Sharing Day 2009, few have better understood or more successfully promoted these ideas than Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, who emphasized the importance of education and good character. Through the establishment of educational and social service institutions across the country and the world, Rabbi Schneerson sought to empower young people and inspire individuals of all ages. On this day, we raise his call anew. In 1991, Bill described the Noahide laws as the ethical values and principles which are the basis of civilized society and upon which our great nation was founded. President George W. Bush called upon government officials, educators, volunteers, and all the people of the United States to reach out to young people and work to create a better, brighter, and more hopeful future for all. And if you break any of the laws, you will have your head chopped off. And since that time, the Sanhedrin court has been established in Israel, and the Sanhedrin court is started again after 1,600 years, and it will enforce the Noahide laws. And that building is all based on Illuminati shapes and symbols, and it was paid for by the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. There's all kinds of pyramids and all-seeing eyes and all kinds of other symbolism in that building in Jerusalem. Okay, now look at this. What is the Chabad movement? Okay, Chabad, also known as Chabad Lubavitch, and the Chabad Lubavitch is a Hasidic movement. Chabad adheres to the Orthodox practice of Judaism founded in Russia in 1775. Chabad is today one of the world's largest and best-known Hasidic movements. A branch of Hasidim swept through Russia. Why does this have so much power? I don't get it. Why do they honor him so much? Why do they think that he is the Messiah? Some people think he is the Messiah. I don't know. Digging for truth. Well, I'm not the only one. Lubavitch Jews, National Geographic magazine. Faith grows in Brooklyn. Old World Orthodox Judaism alive and thriving in New York City. What does the National Geographic magazine have to say about it? Well, if you go to Jerusalem and you go in the neighborhood of the Orthodox Jews, there's signs all around, and they say if you walk through this area with your shoulders uncovered or your hair uncovered, or a woman is wearing pants, you will have rocks thrown at you. This is true. I was there. Okay, so while I'm here, I will just show you this. I will show you the Sanhedrin courthouse, and in that courthouse in Jerusalem, the courthouse is above the jail. The prisoners are below them. Then the court, and then the judges go up, like to be elevated and illuminated above the courts and above the prison, and it's based on numbers like 33 and on up, and has all kinds of symbolism like that. Let's see if I can show you a picture of the Sanhedrin court in Jerusalem. So it seems like it's going to take time for these things to happen. But, you know, it is happening fast with the with RFID and the biometric. Okay, maybe this is it. But everything is symbolic in that courthouse. Oh, and this looks interesting. Jerusalem court for B'nai Noah. But there's the rainbow. Well, that's what it's for. Seems like That's what it's for. Jerusalem Court for Issues of B'nai Noah from the Sanhedrin. The purpose of this court is to rule on the legal aspects of issues concerning B'nai Noah. That must be the Noahide laws. So just think, revived after 1,600 years. Okay. Goodbye for now, and thanks for watching, and be watching so that you refuse the chip and you know how to resist these things that are coming. We're warned about it in the Bible. Thank you for watching. God bless everyone. Bye for now.